Teapot, and I just fell into a Piglin Bastion. Just got the achievement, those were the days. I was creating a tunnel down here to kind of get in here safely, and just happened to drop quite a bit. So wanted to do a real quick kind of recap of what we're doing here. Relatively safe here. I've got a couple of boats to kind of lock some Piglin Brutes in if I happen to come up against them. I've got some lava to deal with them as well. As I've mined down here, I've found some nether gold and some nether quartz. What I need to do is I need to find some of the blackstone gold. That's kind of the last brick that we need, aside from, of course, you know, the netherite. But yeah, I've got a nice little area here, and we're going to start exploring. I'm going to start by making sure this area up here on top is secure. Looks like it's relatively secure. I haven't seen any brutes yet. I'm going to put a boat. Oh, there's a brute down there as well. Just saw him there. I'm going to put some blocks on my bar. Is that a Piglin Brute or just a regular Piglin? I can't tell quite. It looks like it might be a Brute. I should be able to just kind of throw a boat down. Maybe, kind of, sort of. Okay, so he saw me. And he's not running after me, so he's not a brute. All right, so I'm going to pop a hole above me so that I can get this gold that's below me. And hopefully escape. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. It's going to make someone upset. Apparently I can't get out of here. Somewhere around here there's an angry piglin, but I have gotten my first bit of bastion gold. With the old mentality, if no one sees me break the brick, then no one knows I break the brick. So I broke the gold brick, and no one saw me. So no one knows. So now I can get out of here. Back up here to a higher level. There's another gold block, but I think there's a Piglin Brute below me. Can't quite see him, but I don't necessarily want to drop down. Okay, so I was able to break that gold block. The question is, can I drop down and build up? Okay, so I picked up that block. Now I need to keep going over here. All right, so this is a relatively safe area for me to explore something. I'm going to go ahead and just set up a little bar here. I should be able to get into that chest. Yes. So I see a soul speed, and I just see a whole bunch of nuggets and arrows, so nothing amazing. Yep, that's what I was worried about. I see the brute. I see two brutes. There he is. There he is. Brutes in the boat. So now I can deal with this brute. That's one brute down. Excellent. I saw a second brute over here. Yeah, him. I'm going to go ahead and fill up on my hunger. There's a brute hiding over there as well. I don't want to drop down. That's the brute, and he sees me, and he's trying to get to me. I could throw a boat down. And hope that the brute kind of gets into that boat. I just worry about falling down into the lava. There he is. And so now he's in the boat. And that's the second brute down. Excellent. So there's one other brute that's over there. All right, so I've got this center island here. There's some lava on there. There's a brute hanging out over there. There's some nether wart. And there is kind of a central chest. Let's see if I can get the brute to come over, maybe. Thought maybe the brute would see me. He's on patrol. I could come over here and maybe be a little more visual, maybe. Thought the brute would have seen me. Okay, so now the brute sees me. Now the question is, can I get a boat down there? Can I get him onto the boat? Or can I just... Nope, let's not do that. Okay, so I had to get him the long way. That's fine. No, let's not do that. Let's do this instead. So soul speed, there's a block of gold, there's a helmet, there's a couple of cooked pork chops. Really kind of frustrated that there's no real good treasure here. But it is what it is, and I'll just deal with it. Okay, I was hoping to get that gold. Got that gold. I believe this is my escape route that I had created. And so as long as the gas doesn't blast me, I should be fine. Yeah, like that. Didn't want a gas to blast me like that. Okay, so I'm going to have to find some safer way to get up. And I'm probably going to need to get some of these bricks here. And that should get us back over to here and get us home. Well, it didn't give me the stuff that I wanted, but I was able to get some of this Gilded Blackstone, which is one of the few blocks that we still needed from the nether. I do have some nether gold as well as some nether quartz. We can add that to our pile. And I do have these 3 blocks of gold, so I can do some trading with my little piglins out there. But I think that's where we're going to stop today's episode. I just wanted to kind of delve into that bastion. I'm probably going to do a little bit more exploring off camera and see if I find anything exciting in there. I really wanted to get some of the smithing templates, and I really wanted to get some netherite, but it just didn't happen, so I'm going to have to do some exploring in netherite next time. So one last thing, I was preparing this entranceway from my nether hub to the bastion that we just created, and I was digging this out, and a little something came up, a little something I discovered, which is rather nice. So I'm going to go ahead and get this, and that is my first netherite. And my second netherite. So doing a little bit more exploring of the bastion, and we got this chest over here which has a couple of the Gilded Blackstone, which we'll go ahead and steal those. We've got several golden carrots which we'll take. We'll take some of these plain arrows, we'll take the iron, and that helmet really isn't much, so I'll go ahead and destroy that. Well, I like that. I guess we'll pick up everything here. Now let's see if we can pick up this gilded. Okay, got it. All right. Continuing to explore, and I did find this one little room here that has a whole bunch of gilded stone and a chest. We'll go ahead and open this up. So we got quite a bit in here. So we've got a couple of pieces of gilded, got some netherite scrap, got a block of iron, we have a soul speed 2 book, we have a whole bunch of magma cream, we have a whole bunch of bone blocks. We've got a knockback 1 sword that's half strength. We've got a crossbow. Other than that, not really much to write home about, but I do like this Gilded Blackstone, and I'll be collecting that up. Just doing some more taking down of this bastion. I'm finding some of the chests hiding in here, so I'll go ahead and take a look at what we've got here. So in this little single chest, got a golden apple, silk touch axe, some leggings, a couple of gold nuggets, and a whole bunch of arrows. And in this chest, we finally got our smithing template. Still don't have enough netherite to use it. That definitely is going to help things with. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this stuff in here. I'll probably pick up this gold and take all of this stone that I'm collecting back to base. Once again, this is Teapot. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.